The design of the organization is a response to nearly contrary pulls. The drive for efficiency in a competitive world in which costs, output, and quality of outputs must be controlled. These things push the organization towards division of labor, specialization, and standardization. But division of labor and specialization create coordination problems. So a control and coordination hierarchy comes into existence. Hierarchy implies vertical differentiation between those with which decision-making power and those with little or no such power, which creates problems of motivation for those at the low end of the totem pole. Those who do have decision making autonomy may frequently use it to line their own pockets or for other personal purposes. The autonomy they enjoy is therefore circumscribed by policies, rules, and regulations. But such devices as standardization, hierarchy, rules, and regulations may severely erode motivation, especially at lower levels in the organization. So measures need to be taken for incentivizing work, power sharing in the form of participative or collective decision making, job enrichment, and so forth. These, especially participative management, in turn can be seen by those with power as eroding their decision making privileges and as eroding the time tested base of efficiency, namely minute division of labor and specialization. Designing the organization is not at all easy, and designs frequently oscillate between great centralization and decentralization, control and autonomy. Problem of organizational design tend to be greatly exacerbated in a turbulent, hyper-competitive operating environment, the one that is emerging all over the globe. Added to trying to reconcile efficiency, coordination, and staff motivation with one another is the problem of reconciling stability in operations. So, necessary for efficiency with adaptability to the external operating environment, so necessary for survival in a turbulent environment. The design of the organization needs to incorporate highly flexible, that is boundary spanning structures, including marketing, policy making, corporate finance for instance, and considerably more rigid, deeper internal operations related structures such as the production system and the control and coordination systems. Here again, the ideal balance between adaptability and stability is seldom known, and organizations frequently oscillate between more flexibility and more stability. Frequent structuring are the result. The flux and competitive flame in the operating environment imply a highly premium and organization creativity vis-a-vis products, processes, and systems. But organizational creativity or innovativeness is still a matter of management choice. Organizations can survive, at least for a while, by successfully occupying monopolistic or stable niches. Such niches, though, are rapidly decreasing due to global competition, so that organizational creativity is increasingly becoming a necessity. If so, organizational creativity imposes two further partially diverging requirements on organizational design. The first requirement is that of creating a system that facilitates the conceiving and surfacing of inventions and creative ideas. The second is that of creating a system in which inventions and creative ideas are screened properly and those passing the test are implemented successfully as innovations. Facilitating creative ideas and inventions requires a significantly democratic, even permissive organizational culture, while facilitating successful implementation of inventions and creative ideas requires fairly rigorous systems of screening proposals, planning, coordination, control, monitoring progress periodically, sorry, collective learning, and so forth. These requirements mimic the creative mind's needs for high levels of divergent as well as convergent thinking. Since these requirements overlay the complexity produced by having to operate in a turbulent, hyper-competitive environment, the organizational design for creative organizations is complex indeed. Log on to my website www.asifjmeer.com. Also visit my blog at asifjmeer.wordpress.com. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.